Hope everybody's had a good morning. I was in backstage. The aircon was on. I'm freezing. It's pretty warm in here. Looks like there's been some activity going on. I just want to leave you with a few closing comments here, and I'm also conscious that I'm the last thing between you and lunch, so I'm going to try to be relatively concise in what I mentioned today with you. I wanted to start off with a few thank yous. I wanted to start by thanking our panelists, Vishal, Vivek, and Abhinay. Thank you very much for this panel, super inspiring. I generally think there's nothing more interesting than hearing from the people who are actually building with AI, what their challenges are, and how they're thinking about these things. I'm sure people walked away with many kind of learnings. Three of them stuck with me. One is the importance of evals early on was one I noticed. A second one was focus on your product and your customer, not on the hype. And the third one I'm walking away with was about building for what's coming, not for the tools that you have today. Think about what's coming and build for that because it's going super fast. So thanks again to our panelists. I also wanted to give a special shout out to all the engineers who submitted these Claude Code showcases. Thank you so much. Folks, I think that's a great illustration of folks that are building on Claude and what we can do in the power of Claude. So thanks again for taking the time. We had over 200 participants in this over in the past few days, despite the timelines. So quite some engagement. Very excited about that. And finally, I wanted to do a huge thanks to our friends at Accel. Thank you very much for this partnership. Thank you very much for organizing this Dev Day with us today. There's a reason why we chose Accel to partner with for this event. Accel is one of the best venture capitalists here in Bangalore, in India, and in the world. You guys work with the most exciting startups in India, and the people in this room are a testament to that. So thank you very much, Prayant and team, for having hosted this for us today. We're very excited. And we hope this is just the beginning and that we're going to be doing much more things here in India together. And why India really matters to us. Our expansion into India is one of the most important milestones of the past 12 months, for us at Anthropic, both tactically, but also to support our mission and what we're trying to do. We're actually here in large part already in India. So this is not really a beginning. And I'm going to give a few numbers about our current presence in India. India actually ranks second globally in terms of usage of Claude behind the United States. Even more interesting than that, 50% of the usage of Claude in India is a technical usage. So this is about UI, this is about code debugging, this is about general software development. In the rest of the world, that number is 30%. So India is using Claude disproportionately to build. And that, for us at Anthropic, is a real signal. It's a signal that things are being built here in India by you all and others. It's no surprise as well. India is a very large startup and developer ecosystem. Actually, by the numbers, the fourth largest in the world, 118 unicorns by now. And interestingly, 33% of globally Claude Code conversations are happening in India. A third of Claude Code conversations are happening in India, reinforcing the previous point I was making. You saw it from the demos today. You've heard it from the panelists. You feel it, you see it every day. You're in it. Stuff is happening here, and you in India, developers are building stuff here, and we want to be part of it, and we want to help. So what this means is Anthropic is not entering a new market. We're actually deepening a relationship in a market we're already in. And linked to that, I think in some way there's never been a better moment to be building, and to be building, by the way, with Claude, because this, the timing here is actually pretty good. Last week we launched Sonnet 4.5. It's super powerful. I'll give a few, numbers that I guess we shared before in our previous presentations. Claude Code is the best coding model in the world. 77.2% on Swebench verified. That's the best coding model in the world. It can run tasks autonomously for up to 30 hours. So think about what you could be building with that. And computer use, we're breaking down barriers with 61.4% on OS World. Again, the best computer use model in the world. You heard from Tanvir about the new Agents SDK. We're very excited about that and about what can be built on top of it. It's available for developers across the world. And yesterday's announcement about Claude Code plugins will make it even easier than before to take advantage of all that. So combining all those elements, these are capability shifts that truly unlock the ability to build agentic workflows and works. And I think a lot is going to be happening here. I want to say a word about our commitment and our commitment to India and what you can expect from us. So we're committed to being here. We're committed to API credits. We're committing to working with partners like Accel and others. You can expect increase in rate limits if you need them. You can also expect us to be asking you about feedback. Your feedback is actually really important in the way we build our roadmap. And that's really key. Again, you heard it. India is the second largest, cloud usage market in the world. You have a voice. Let it known. And of course, as we announced, we're opening an office in Bangalore in Q1 2026. That's coming up pretty fast. We'll be back here, until then, you'll see more of us. And because we really want to have a local presence, we really want to be closer to you. We will have teams across the board to support the founders and many other parts of the community. So that's really important to us. I want to say a word stepping back as we close this out about how we think about India as part of our Anthropic mission. Because India is a key part to achieving our mission. Anthropic's commitment is to develop responsible AI systems that drive social benefit and economic growth across the world. That is our mission. That is our raison d'être. And in that sense, there's deep alignment between the challenges that India is tackling and our mission. India's AI ecosystem, we're convinced that India's AI ecosystem is going to be a springboard for that mission to be realized in the largest democracy in the world and across democracies. And that's really important to us. We're actually already beginning to work with Indian organizations that work on societal impact with AI. So you can expect to see us much more, in spaces like education, spaces like healthcare, in spaces like agriculture across the country, in the kind of social benefit world. You can also expect to see us, because it is our commitment, work on what I call kind of product localization to make sure AI is deployed across the country, really across all the population. So think about different contexts, different languages, and India has a few. We're working on those things because we really want Claude to be accessible to the most people. And you can also count on us to build frameworks, responsible governance frameworks alongside public authorities in India to make sure this is all deployed in a responsible way. That's really important to us. So I'm moving on now to the kind of last closing. I just wanted to reiterate my thank you to Accel for this event today. Thanks again. I also wanted to say, I want to repeat, we want your feedback. So please make sure to provide us feedback around lunch and remotely as well in other instances. It's really important for us. Thanks for being here. Thanks for building. Thanks for being here on a Saturday. and have a great lunch.